If you're looking for a hidden gem, but you don't want to leave the Shreveport area, I have good news for you. Have you taken a look at South Shreveport? No, you don't have to go to Bossier to find a gated community with newer built homes. You can find that right here in the great city of Shreveport. Let's take a look. So if we're looking at South Shreveport, the boundaries starting at 3132 on the north, extending to Uri Drive and Ellerby on the east, and Mansfield on the west. There are so many magnificent places to live and explore in South Shreveport. Well, what makes it a hidden gem? Why would someone want to move to South Shreveport? Well, you kind of get more of a sense of we'll say a country feel. No, it's not fully country, but it's not in the heart of the city either. You may even find properties with larger yards, more wooded areas, more trees, even giving more of a sense of privacy, even if you are within one of those gated communities. There are also many newer homes being built here. You can find some homes that are not quite as new, even in the Southern Hills area. But when you journey over to the Ellerby Woods area, you'll find neighborhoods like Hidden Trace, St. Charles. You'll find Providence, which really is almost like a little community within itself. You'll find Norris Ferry Landing, Norris Ferry Crossing, Ellerby Woods, and the list goes on. You don't want to miss any of those upcoming neighborhood tours. If you're interested in touring them with me, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and you'll get a notification when those videos come out. Even if you're not interested in living here, it is a nice place to just come and spend some time, come to some restaurants, do some shopping, or explore. So that gets us into some of the amenities. There's a beautiful park, Southern Hills Community Park. They have I believe it's a 1-mile walking track. There's a swimming pool. There's a tennis court. There's a facility where you can go inside and take group fitness classes. There are all kinds of activities to do at Southern Hills Community Park. You'll also find that there's a golf course in the area. Southern Trace has a golf course there, as well as a country club. There's all kinds of things to do in South Shreveport. There's also a beautiful area called Camp Forbing Town Center, right there on Flournoy Lucas and Ellerby. They really have some wonderful shopping options there. Just to name a few, you've got Kroger. Kroger, it's still fairly new and it has that new feel when you go. It's a pleasant place to do your shopping. They just built a YMCA, Lash Family YMCA. There's a Willis Knighton Urgent Care, which is very convenient, keeps you from having to go all the way into Shreveport if you have a minor ailment that you need to take care of. There's the Silver Star Grill, Marco's Pizza, Sports Clip if you need your hair cut. You've got CC's Coffee. There's a liquor store there, Baskin Robbins, and the list goes on. Not to mention across from the Forbing Town Center, there's also Barksdale Federal Credit Union where you can get your banking done as well. And if you happen to need something that are beyond the amenities that are immediately available here, it really only takes about 13 to 15 minutes to make your way over to Uri Drive, where there are more options for shopping. Now, if we go back onto Mansfield Road, they have some new restaurants that they built recently. They've added a Panda Express, there's a Chick-fil-A, there's a McAllister's Deli, they built a Starbucks, there's an Aldi's grocery store. I mean, if you just drive along Mansfield Road, you'll see all the new additions that are there as well. So you wouldn't have to travel too far or go completely into Shreveport to get many of the things that you probably would like to enjoy. And not to mention some of the restaurants that are available in the Providence area as well, such as Windrush Grill, that's hard to say, Windrush Grill, and also a new restaurant that they've opened up called Heron, Rhino Coffee, and a Great American Cookie/Marble Slab that's in the Providence area as well. So really there's a lot that is quite accessible without having to go all the way into Shreveport if that's not what you feel like doing at the time. And since we're talking about the area, we also do want to mention the schools that service the area. We have University Elementary, you have Uri Drive Middle, and also Captain Shreve High School. These are some of the schools that service the area. Not to mention the private schools that are available as well. There's Calvary Baptist, Southfield, St. Mark's, Loyola Prep, and Ascension, just to name a few. So as you can see, there are many amenities here in the South Shreveport area where you can enjoy those things that you would typically enjoy if you drove all the way into the city, although we actually are still in the city, but we're kind of pushed out towards the outskirts just a little bit, but there's so much here that we have access to without going in and getting on Uri Drive if that's just not what you're in the mood for that day. So along with that, since it is pushed a little closer toward the boundaries of the city, there is more of a quiet feel. It's not quite as rushed. It's a little bit more relaxed. And if you are looking at moving to South Shreveport, the homes typically range anywhere from between $250,000 and you can go all the way up to $1 million plus once you get into some of the higher range neighborhoods, which once again we will explore together in future videos. Today we're just giving a general overview. So even if you're not looking to move here, you can come and enjoy this part of town. Maybe you're tired of the scenery in your particular area and you just want to experience something different. Well, give South Shreveport a visit. Come down and see what it has to offer. Now, two bonuses that I enjoy about the South Shreveport area. One of them is the drive down Norris Ferry Road. And we've got some footage there for you to view as well. And I hope that you'll enjoy it just as much as I do. I remember the first time driving down that road and it was just so picturesque. The trees had grown so high and the sunlight was shining and beaming down through those trees. There's a little bit of a hilly area where you're going up and down and beautiful homes on the left and right. And that's just a great way to end the day. You know, heading home and driving through this picturesque scene, just taking in the scenery and the beauty. To me, that's definitely a perk and a bonus. As you're going about to the gas station, to the stores, even going to the park at Southern Hills Park there, it is quite an enjoyable experience. So if you just wanted to take the scenic route and drive down Norris Ferry, once you get off Ellerby, make that turn and drive down Norris Ferry, just enjoy that little bit of scenery right there. Then you can go on to where you need to get to. Another perk that I like about South Shreveport is the newly painted water tower. Now, if you haven't seen it yet, which you probably have, but if you haven't made it down to the southern part of Shreveport lately, come on down and just take a look at that water tower. I'll have a picture of what it used to look like and what it looks like now. And I'm telling you, when you're going up 49, or maybe you're going across on Flournoy Lucas, or you could even see it from Burt Coons, but just take a look to the south just a little bit and look up and you will see this beautiful water tower. And I love what it says, Shreve Love. We love Shreveport. We love our city. And every time we drive past that water tower and we read that sign and see that beautiful artwork and that heart, it just helps to grow an even greater love and appreciation for the city that we're in. Even if you're just visiting here or you're just driving through, it sends out a beautiful message to the area that says, we love Shreveport. And guess what? We hope you do too. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you've enjoyed our introduction into South Shreveport. Again, we will be going through neighborhood tours in the upcoming days. Make sure to subscribe so that you're notified when those videos come out. We'll take a look at each individual neighborhood, the price ranges, the types of homes, what amenities are in the near proximity. We'll take a look at all of that so we have an idea of what this gem of South Shreveport holds. You would never guess there was a beautiful gem like this in Shreveport. Click here to take a tour with me through Providence.